All right, so in the player progression here, Troyar goes up 3 points to 84, so he's now our best player overall at only 22. Suggs actually went down a point. I wonder if it's because he was injured. Um, I think that's interesting. I'm gonna track his progression and decide if we want to extend him or not. Right? Porter Jr. is starting to regress. He goes down to 81. Ben Safari goes up 1 point to 80. So valuable player here. Demon now he comes up to 80. So I got three young point guards that are 22 years old who are 80 or better. Because now he goes up to 80. Interesting. And they're all different point guards. The physical table setter, point fading wizard, and play slash bully. But the play slash bully was the one that got the best, the fastest, right? So I'm not gonna be able to keep all three of these guys. So I'm keeping Trey off for sure. One of these two, it's gonna have to. I'm gonna give them equal playing time. We're gonna decide what we want to do because one of those guys I'm gonna trade, and the other I'm gonna keep. Drake Powell goes up 3 points to 80. Okay, so he's like, hey, if you don't want to keep Suggs, I could be his replacement, right? Easton 1 point to 80. Bobby Portis, after we extended him, he gonna go down 2 points. But we got Stokes though, so that's gonna be our guy here, man. I might have to. He's gonna get a lot of PT behind Porter. We're gonna lower Porter's minutes, and I might have to look to trade Porter, right? Because we got Stokes here. We got another guy, Baba, who another young guy, 77. So Carl goes up to 76. So the future's bright. All right, so let's decide how we're gonna divide these minutes up. Treyar is one of our best players, so he can't be getting 24 minutes, man. We can't do that here, man. Oh, Stokes, look at this. Our team is so deep as far as young guys, but yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay, so far give him less minutes, right? Powell, we're gonna give him less minutes. So Treyar, we're gonna give him about 30. Suggs, we're gonna give him about 29. Porter, we're gonna duck him to 25. Eason 25 as well. Porter 25. So we definitely want to give Stokes at least 20 minutes a night. And then Pt2, we want to give him more too. So him, we're gonna actually give him less minutes. Stokes, we give him about 20 minutes a night. Pt2, we're gonna give him about 15. See, Carr's been coming up too, but then we're gonna give him 20, right? Because we want to give these guys the same amount because I want to see who we're gonna keep, right? So, and then we got one more minute, so we're gonna give him to Suggs. So we're gonna roll with this. These guys gonna be ready to go real soon, so we're gonna see how quickly they build up, right? But we're gonna go with that right now. Ooh, we got an exciting young team, right? Exciting young team. Dang, we already started off 0-2. Dang, what's up with this? 2-6. I thought we'd be a lot better than this. 2-10. Why? Why did we get somebody hurt? So Porter Jr.'s hurt. Bobby Portis is hurt. So we're gonna get all the veterans are hurt. And all these guys gonna go down. Yeah, because you guys are playing like crap. Man, look at this. 4-5. We're worse than last year. How was that? Oh, this is horrible. Ja Johnson, Cup MVP. Look at this. 5-21. We are horrible. We might as well just make a trade and play the young guys. That's what I'm going to do right now. I got to hope these guys are not hurt, though. Okay, we're going to get rid of Porter now. Because what's the purpose of keeping him? We might as well just play the young guys. Look how bad we are. So they try and give us Cam Thomas back. Alright, so let's see. What do we do here? Because he's owed so much money, though. So I'm giving up both of those guys, both of my old guys I'm trying to do for Jabari Smith. But he's owed so much money, so no. I'm about to just trade them separately. Alright, so let's see here. Aaron Gordon. I can get Aaron Gordon for 1 year, but I'm only getting a second round pick for that. But I mean, I guess that's fair, right? So, PJ Washington, Bain. Okay, let's just keep looking. Patrick Williams 1 year. He's young. I get a first round pick with that. So, do I... Jabari Smith, that's not a real one. I don't want no money for that. Do I take an Aaron Gordon? Another veteran, another old veteran? Or do I take a younger guy like a Patrick Williams? And then I get a first round pick out of it. I think I want to go with that one. I think that's realistic, right? Yeah, I think so. And then I also want to get rid of Portis. Because I might as well go all young. I mean, heck. So I got 20 offers for this. So they're trying to give me Nas Reed. That's not realistic. It's not realistic at all. They're trying to give me a young point. That's a salary dump right there. Okay. Say Jackson. Dang, they really trying to give up Aaron Gordon though. But that money don't match. I don't like that. Aldama. Really? Unless the Mavericks are good, but I don't know about that pick. That's not realistic right there. You talking about you want a first round pick and you're giving me Sam Hauser. Yeah, I don't think Bobby Portis is worth a first round pick, right? At 79 overall and age 33. Let's see. Price sensible. See, some of these things are not realistic. Shine Bauer. See, you're gonna give me a first round pick, Larry protected? That's not. Kaishan George. Second round pick for that. Jason Hardy. Okay, so do I take this one, just a young center, and give up that? Yeah, let me just go ahead and just do that, just to get him off my hands. Okay, so that being said, now our new rotation becomes, I'm starting Easton, starting the young gun, so I got a lot of minutes to divvy up now. Give him 32. Wait, Suggs is hurt again. That boy stay hurt. Give him 25. Stokes, we're gonna give him 31, so we're gonna let him ball out, right? Easton's at 25. Dior. Dang, one of the young guys. Dang, we got no choice to start on. So Pt2, we're gonna give him a little bit more. Give him 26. Carr, we'll give him more. Give him 2. Give him a little bit more. We're gonna give Patrick Williams some minutes. So Trayor, actually give him a little bit more. Stokes, give him about 35. Powell, might as well give him about 30. Okay, we're just gonna divvy it up that way and just see what happens. See if we can pick up some more wins. Alright, trading deadline. Alright, we won a few more games, that's it. But now we're gonna decide what we're gonna do with these 2 young point guards, right? So Trayor, we're keeping him for sure because he out of the 3 has improved the most and is the team's best player. Okay, Suggs, so you're back now. So Safari, but you're hurt. Okay. Well, but here's the thing. Are they both at 81? So we're just going to look at it from pure stats. Pure stats. What's up? So, ooh. Ben Safari's our leading scorer, 14.7. And then Demon, 9.9. So, they got the same amount of minutes. 4.9 assists, 6 assists. I think it's Ben Safari, man. We're going to have to keep him and Traore, because here's the thing. He started off, even though he's a big point guard, he started off as a starter. Lost his job. Traore got better. Then he had like a little improvement last season. But now when you got equal playing time to show what you can do, homeboy passed you up, right? So you gotta get traded. You out of here, bruh. Okay, so let's see what can we get for him. So I got 16 offers. So you want to give me Miles Turner and Kaishan George? Is that realistic? I mean, he got a lot of potential though. So they want to give me Walker Kessler. I mean, we're swapping first round picks though. Okay. Jared Allen, Anthony Simons, Cedric Howard, Kobe Buffkin, Kristaps Porzingis, Garland, Crow, Nimhard, Brandon Ingram, Cason Wallace. I don't know. Damn, man, I keep seeing Collins. I should have had Collins a long time ago, right? That Walker Kessler one, though. So I'm giving up Igor and a first round pick for Kessler and the Bulls first round pick. So is that a real trade in real life? Would Kessler, 83-year-old Kessler, who's 27, would he get traded for an 80 overall 22-year-old point guard who does have promise though? And you're trading first round picks in the process. I mean, that's not crazy though, right? Because they got him rated higher because it's his potential. His potential is great. So the Bulls will be betting on potential. I'm gonna do it. This instantly makes me better. He instantly becomes one of my better players, right? So now, if we put Kessler in there, instantly becomes one of my better. Stokes, how are you doing? 14.2. Okay, yeah. Traore, why are you giving us less minutes? Traore, okay. Dang, he's shooting 65% as a point guard? That's crazy. And 52% from 3. So Suggs, you back, but you always get hurt. I might have to trade you, man. I might have to trade you for real because, bruh, I did all that and you always hurt. You stay hurt. Eason. Okay, so Kessler, we'll keep him at that. Drake Powell. Okay, you're doing okay. We'll keep you at that. Baba, what are you doing? 50%. Okay, yeah. We'll give you some more minutes. Patrick Williams, what you doing? Okay, we just traded for you, duh. But we need to see what he was doing. Carr, 6. Okay, so we're gonna keep you at that. What are you doing? Oh, you cold. You are cold. 11 minutes. We're giving too many minutes for some of these guys. So let's divvy it up. Let's give Traore about a little bit more. Suggs about 32. Stokes about 32. Kessler 33. And let's roll with that. And let's see what we do. Okay, so we took a step back, man. After making the play in 2 years in a row, well, and then the second year, I mean, the last year we made the playoffs, even though we got swept. We took a step back, and worse than ever. Worse than ever. Contract extensions. Who are we going to resign? Ah, I don't know if I want to resign Suggs. Do we resign Williams, who we just picked up in the trade? I might just let him go and roll with the young boys. So he's not eligible, but and Suggs is regressing as a three-point shooter. The defense is not enough. I don't think I'm going to resign him. Actually, I should have looked to trade him, honestly. And I might look to draft a shooting guard. A shooting guard of the future in the draft, or possibly get one in free agency, right? So we'll see. We'll see with that, because our record's horrible. Um, do we have our own first round picks in this coming up draft in 2029? Hey, let's take a look. All right, so MVP, you got Wemby. Not a surprise there. Usually it's been Jokic, but now Wemby might have this on lock. Very own Tyron Stokes, Rookie of the Year. Let's get it. He averaged 15. I'd say 16, 6, and 4. Good shooting space. He didn't make a 3. Josh Giddey, 6-man. Wemby, DPOY. Elijah Arenas, Most Improved. Paulo Banchero, it's going to be your clutch player. Dang, they went 64 and 18. Okay. So, did we get anybody on the team? Probably not, right? Probably not. Because we had such a horrible record. Well, of course, we're going to get a rookie, right? At least on the all rookie team. So, of course, we didn't make the play-in. So, well, it's on to next season. Cooper Flag, okay. West Finals MVP, was he rated? 97. Damn, they got him to 97 overall. That's crazy. Jalen Johnson is your East Finals MVP. Hawks won again? Their third championship. Wow. Jalen Lowe. Who is this guy? He's from Kentucky. Year from 25. Okay. All right. Say that. All right. On to another rebuild. Player retirements. Anthony Davis retired. Draymond Green. It's probably the most notable guys. Hall of Fame, probably only those two, right? I know. Anthony Davis, so Draymond didn't make the Hall of Fame. But Draymond did get his jersey retired. Draft lottery. We had one of the worst records. Wow. We got 2 picks in this draft, at least in the top 10 potentially. We got a chance at the number 1. Let's see what happens. Okay, that was the Warriors, and now the Nuggets, Grizzlies. That came from Orlando. So Cavs, number 11. Okay, Pacers. Okay. That's the Cavs again, but that's from Utah. So they got 2 lottery picks. Okay, you got the Hornets. That came from the Pelicans. 76ers. No, that goes to the Rockets. Okay. Wizards there. Okay, us. Okay, so we actually keep that number 5 pick. Okay, that goes to the 76ers. Predicting for the Kings. We lost out on the number 1 pick. Okay, so we got the number 3 and the number 5 pick. And the number 1 pick, what, Wizards? Oh no, OKC, really? Okay. All right. Who's the top guy in this draft? Let's look at the big boards. So some dude named Stelios Papabotola. Yes, him. He says 19-year-old center, 7'1", 7'1" from Greece. He got the famous Hakeem Olajuwon Hall of Famer, so it sounds like this guy's gonna be good. He's already at 82 overall. Okay, so he's gonna be really good. That's somebody I could have had, right? I could have drafted somebody if I would have got number one. Number two is some dude named Randy Arthur, 21-year-old, 6'5" shooting guard. He's compared to Kobe Bryant Hall of Fame. Really? But he's a 73 overall. Interesting. Okay. What about for us? So number three is some guy named Junzi Fudge, a point guard from China, 6'3", 19 overall. Rajon Rondo, All NBA. I'll keep Traore, right? That doesn't excite me. Another point guard at number four, Damon Stoudemire. That one doesn't excite me either, right? Jarrett Payne, a 76 overall LeBron James Hall of Fame comparison. Really? That's somebody I'm going to have to think about right there. You got Ray Allen. Okay. So that sounds like our guy there. Okay, so yeah. We know he was going to go number one. Fudge went number two. Okay. Where's that guy that we saw? Is it Payne? He's the LeBron guy? Yeah, we got to get him. This guy has a LeBron comparison. Another center. Okay. All right. So what do you want to do here? Because we got Walker Kessler already. This guy's a Hall of Fame, Hakeem Olajuwon Hall of Fame as well. We could just let him play behind Kessler and just see how fast he grows and decide what to do with Kessler later. I think that's a no-brainer there, right? You got Ray Allen, All NBA. So he's a B minus, but I can't pass him up, right? I can't. As much as I like that Ray Allen, All NBA, right there, just potentially, replace Suggs, but I can't pass off a Hall of Fame Hakeem Olajuwon comparison, right? And then I couldn't pass up the LeBron Hall of Fame comparison. How often do you get a LeBron Hall of Fame comparison, right? So we got another first round pick. Let's see, what do we like here? So already got that. That was not available. We might end up just trading this. Power forward, Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson was a beast back in the day. Grandmama. That's why he's compared. Wait, whoa, what? How often do you see this? Hakeem Olajuwon Hall of Fame, LeBron James Hall of Fame, and now a Kevin Durant Hall of Fame? Wait, Isaiah Thomas Hall of Fame? You got all these Hall of Fames. That's crazy. That's from NBA. But that's a Kevin Durant Hall of Fame. I can't pass up on that, right? I gotta I just hope and just have him develop and use him as a trade piece. Yeah, I couldn't pass that up. I think we're gonna trade this one because we got so many guys as it is. So that was the first pick of the second round. So we'll just play trade the Golden State. So just so we can be able to get out of that, right? And we're gonna trade the other one too, because we already got a lot of young players. So we're gonna get out of that one. Then we got a lot of. Do I want to keep this one? Maybe I should have. Received a lot of trade offers for this. Let me see what's available. Cameron Johnson. Jaren Jackson. Bench. That's actually a really good ceiling, though. They got him as shooting guard. I think I might want to draft this guy and just see what he becomes. Crazy. These three guys. LeBron James comparison. Hakeem Olajuwon comparison. Kevin Durant comparison. I got to see what these guys become, right? Extend qualifying. I got to get Nolan Traore back. I got to. And Ben Safari, I mean, what do I do with that? We didn't offer him, but okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so restricted free agent, we're not even gonna mess with that there. I got Traore, look at him. Let's negotiate a contract. So 5 years, $24.95. So let's go ahead and offer that to him. And he agreed. 5 years, $144. Okay. So now, what else do we have on here? So both of our point guards are in there. Ben Safari, he wants 14. Do I want to pay that much for 2 point guards though? So much as I like those guys. Well, I already gave up Igor, but now I got a lot of cap space. Do I see? I got Stokes already at small forward. I already got a young PF. I do want to just grow with that, right? So, see, they got Booker point guard, should be at a 2. I'm thinking, dang, you got Zion too. Thinking I'm just gonna roll with what I got, right? Because I like what I have at my point guard position. Suggs, I might trade Suggs and get him out of there. See, he's restricted, so I can't do anything with that anyways, right? Julian Strother. Yeah, enough of those Gonzaga guys, man. Nah, get them out of here. Dang, Devin Booker wants more than Jason Tatum? I was actually thinking about getting Devin Booker and sign him to a deal and then get Suggs out of here. But that's a lot of money. You guys, I think I'm just going to roll with what we got. And just let these guys grow. Yeah, I think... But But here's the thing, though. I need to bring back one of my young point guards. Because this is... Ooh, man. Small forward position's deep here. That's the LeBron guy. Yeah, I'm probably... And this right here is the Kevin Durant guy. Power forwards, Eason. I'm gonna get rid of Eason, man. Or actually, I'm gonna keep Eason, give Baba more because he's gonna improve and surpass him, right? And then that's the Hakeem guy with Kessler. So maybe I do need to sign one of my young point guards back. But that's a lot of money. Maybe I should get somebody on the cheap. Yeah, let me do that. Let me go to point guards. Alright, so if I go back to the point guards, Anthony Simons, that's it? Anthony Simons doesn't want a lot of money at all. Emmanuel Quickly doesn't want a lot of money. Jaden Hardy doesn't. Jamal Murray doesn't. Why doesn't he want a lot of money? I can get Jamal Murray as a backup. I can't pass that up. 1 year for 433. Yeah, I couldn't pass that up. So now I still have room left open. Get those guys out of here. So Drake Powell, yes, he wants too much money, man. I mean, he's young and everything, but let me look back at my roster. Huh. Let's think about this here. Okay, so these guys are left. So, do a look at a Julian Strother? Or do I just roll with Suggs? Let's roll with Suggs for 1 more year and go from there. Okay. So player progression. So Traor's 85. Stokes went up 5 points already. Oh, he's getting up real quick. Greedy midpoint maestro. Oh yeah. Kessler's 83. Suggs 83. See Babatunde. See, he's already at an 80. And this guy's at a 70. Nick Camilla. He's a 77. So dang, Murray. I didn't sign him. That's why he was so cheap. He didn't went down real quick. What? Okay, so let's see what happens here. Kawhi Leonard plans to retire farewell. Yeah, we'll give it to you. And not everybody deserves him, but whatever. We'll give it to him. They want to give everybody a farewell tour. Alright, cool. So, what is... They always want to give everybody staggered these minutes like that. So, Suggs, Eason... Nah, Babatunde, you gonna start, man. Eason, you're gonna be the 6th man. And is this the... Yeah, see, that's the Hakeem Olajuwon guy. Payne, that's the LeBron guy. You got Murray. Oh, we got Scottie Pippen? Here's the Kevin Durant guy there. Okay, so you know what? Let's rock with that. So Kevin Durant, we'll give you about Pippen Jr. We'll give you a little bit less than that. Give you about 8. Murray, we'll give you about 10. So Traor, we got to give him more minutes because he's our guy. Stokes, we got to give Stokes way more minutes than that. Babatunde, we got to give him more minutes. So Eason, we're going to give you about 20 because we want Stokes, Traor, Babatunde, we want him more minutes for sure. We'll give you about 15. Actually, the way I want to do this is I want to give the LeBron guy a little bit more. We'll give you about 8. So now, Babatunde, we're going to give him about 30. Yeah, we're going to roll with that. We want our young bulls to really, really develop, right? So, and just like that, we start off on a losing streak. Dang, we're 3-14? Wow. We're just not rocking at all. I might have to get Suggs out of here because he's not what I thought he would be. Yeah, I'm getting him out of here now, man. I am getting him out of here now. Okay, you want to resign, but don't nobody want you. Eason, I'm not going to resign you either. Now, Kessler, though, that's different. See, Kessler's interesting because we got the Hakeem Olajuwon center who's 77 on up, but let's stick with Suggs. Let's get him out of here because he's just staying at that 83. He gets hurt all the time, so What can we get for him right now while he's still in his prime at 28 years old, right? So we got 16 offers. Wow. The Bucks want to give me 2 first round picks for him? Okay. I'm gonna have to think about that. Jordan Hawkins, Miles Bridges, Zubox, Sadiq, Miles Christie. He's a worse player overall. This sucks. Younger by 2 years. I'll also get a first round pick for that. And Christie's a young guy. So I would have to think about that. The 2 first round picks or Christie. But if I keep getting first round picks and keep drafting guys, then yeah. They want to give me Brunson? Really? That's not realistic. But I would have to give up a first round pick, a lottery protected for that. So, they got Dalton connected at 85 now. Okay. E. Smith, nope. Mark Williams, nope. Okay, so I actually like. Let's go back to that Christie one. Let's think about this here. I think I might accept this one. We ain't going nowhere anyways. So we get a first round pick in the process. So now we're just going to start. No. Let's start Christie. Because that's what we got him for. Somebody younger. Boom. So I think we'll give him about 30. I'll give him about 28. About 27. Traore, give him about 33. Stokes, 33. Eason, 22. We're going to swap him for Bamatunde. Why they keep? Give him 27 tonight. Kessler, going to give him 30. Look at this. The Hakeem Olajuwon guy. Look at him. Grab it. He's already at he's 77, so we're going to give him about, we'll give him about 22. Payne, the LeBron guy, we want to give him more minutes. Give him about 15. We'll go from there. Rossi, how many he's getting? This is the Kevin Durant guy. Okay, so we'll keep that. Murray, what have you been doing? Yeah, see, that's what one I gave you. Yeah, see, you've been playing like a bum. That's why, man, you was left like that. All right, so we're gonna roll with this and see what happened. Wemby's Cup MVP. Okay, so all right, 1-1. So let's see what we do with this here. Most valuable player, Cooper Flag, 32 a game with 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Look at those shooting splits: 55, 88, and 40. Wow. Rookie of the year is that Papadopoulos. That guy, rookie of the year, 16-8. Yeah, he's gonna be a beast. He shot 83% for a 7-footer and 39% from 3. Yeah, he's about to dominate. I can see that. 6th man, De'Aaron Fox. He's still with the Spurs. And I remember they offered him. That's funny because they offered me De'Aaron Fox in the trade. I think it was the first season, right? First or second season, and I should have took him, right? Because look, he's 6th man a year and still going strong. Wemby, DPOY. Our very own Nolan Traore, most improved. 17 a game with 9 assists. Shooting split still crazy, 58%. But his 3 went down. He was given 40s, 50s, and now he's 26%. Anthony Edwards, clutch player. Okay, Jason Kidd, coach of the year. Then they went 65 and 17. Well, they got the MVP on the team. Okay, so Cooper's 98. Let's see. Luka is on the Warriors? Really? Jaw on the Denver Nuggets. Okay. Trae Young on the Wizards. Giannis is still with the Bucks. Edwards still with the Timberwolves, and Tatum still with the Celtics. Let's see. Booker still with the Suns. Chet with the Raptors. Cade still with the Pistons. Okay, we got that Hakeem Olajuwon guy on there. That he only shot. That ain't Hakeem Olajuwon like 34% from the field. This is the LeBron guy, 45%, 34. He ain't getting the rebounds and assists like that. Okay. All right. Well, it's on to the next season. Let's see who wins this. Cooper Flag, of course, is going to be the West Finals MVP. Oh, I forgot to see the East. Whatever. So Mavs and Warrior. Ooh, Mavs and Magic. Well, Dallas, Cooper, 32-8. Yep. Probably the best player in the league, probably. Hey, man, we're trying to, man. We just really suck. I have to get a veteran player. I'm going to have to do that, right? If we want to be able to compete here. All right, Kawhi retired. Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine, Bobby Portis, Joel Embiid. Who makes the Hall of Fame? Kawhi and Joel. Jersey, Joel. League beatings, anything. Okay. Draft lottery. We potentially with the 6th pick, okay? So Warriors keep that. I'm sorry, Warriors. Wizards. Timberwolves. So like Jazz. Yep, they keep that. That came from OKC. Spurs. Spurs have a lottery pick? With Wemby? Okay, you got the Rockets. That came from us, Brooklyn. Really? Okay. Wizards, okay. Okay, so now we got a top 5 pick. Okay. So we got a top 4 pick. Okay. We got a top 3 pick. Okay. We got a top 2 pick. We got the number 1 pick. Wait. Huh? So the pick we should have had went to the Rockets. So that's why I was fooled. That always gets me. So we got no high picks. That's we got to get good fast. Wemby, as you can see, is an unrestricted free agent. But we do need a good 2 guard. So we ain't got no chance at him. What the heck? Let's take a shot at Wemby because all the best guys are restricted free agents. We got a chance at Paulo, but we got to get a generational guy here, right? We don't. Okay. What about Paulo? Do we got enough room? We don't. Okay. Whatever. Jeremiah Fears. Do we have a room for a good shooting guard? Mikhail Dash Daniels. Jalen Suggs. Oh, he's very cheap now. He's very, very cheap. Cam Thomas is still putting up numbers. I might as well get Cam Thomas back if that's the case, right? Let's just bring Cam Thomas back. We seen when we was on the trajectory, the better trajectory when we had Cam Thomas. Okay, so Stokes is our best player at 86. Traor's 85. Kessler's 83. Thomas to 82. The LeBron guy, he went up 5 points to 81, so he went up fast. Easton's at 80. Babatunde only goes up to 80, so he didn't go up much. Hakeem Olajuwon guy went up 2 points. He went up 1. What about the Kevin Durant guy went up 5 points? Okay. All right. So obviously Stokes is our best player, right? He passed up Traore, right? Kelsey went up 1 point to 84. So we got Cam Thomas back. So here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna change some of the tendencies of these guys. We're gonna see where it's at now. And Cam Thomas is still high overall at a 90. I think I want Stokes definitely shooting more, right? Traore, he's a 61, so we're going to keep him at that because obviously he's a slashing playmaker type of guy. Kelsey's at a 40, but I think we'll just keep him at that for now. The LeBron guy, he's on his way up, so I like that. We want to give him a little bit more touches, right? So we'll give him about 85 touches. I like what I see from him. Easton stays at that. Babatunde, I'm surprised you didn't go up much, right? Hakeem guy, let's give him to about 60. Okay, so we'll go with that. And now let's take a look at the rotations. And they always do this, right? Okay, so these lower guys, we're gonna Blackman, who? Isaiah Joe, we're gonna give you about 5 minutes. Pippen still with us? Give you 10. Okay, we'll give you about 17 because you showed to be that guy for sure. But Pt2, man, you gotta pick it up, bro. For real. LeBron guy, man. Yeah. Or Payne. He's making a name for himself, so I can't continue to call him LeBron and Gravit. I can't keep calling him Hakeem and Rossi Durant. These guys are making a name for themselves because their stats are going up, right? So we want to give Easton a little bit less minutes. Stokes, give him about 33 minutes a game. Traore, give him about 33. So, and we'll see what Thomas does. See if this makes us a better team overall, right? I mean, I guess I should have never gave up him in the first place. Or did I give Thomas, or did I trade for the wrong guy for Thomas? Because I thought I was getting something better with. Let me stop talking. Look at this. We're 2-12. Really? Dang, this team is just horrible. I cannot do anything to make this team better. If this was like my GM or something like that, I probably would get fired, right? Because we are not improving at all. Yang Hansen, really? Cup MVP, 23-12. Wow. Okay, so now we're starting to win some games. And actually, you know what? Who's doing what? I'm interested in seeing that. Who's doing what? Cam Thomas comes back. Get great shooting splits, 22 a game. Stokes is giving me 18. Traore is giving me 15 and 8. He's back to getting crazy field goal percentage, 63. That's crazy. Kessler's giving me 7 and 8, 66% or 56%. Eason, let's see, look at that, 39. Payne, wow, 14 a game, 52% from the field. He's a player. He's a player for sure. What about Baba? Baba is giving me 10 and 5, 48%. Yeah, you're not actually progressing like I thought you would. And I picked you very, very high too. So, see, he's still struggling. What's up with his potential? And Rossi, he's improving big time too. So, okay. So I like what I see from certain guys. I don't know if their growth is stunted because of certain players ahead of them, but some guys are putting in the work and some guys aren't. So, but we are improving and turning things around. So we'll see how this goes. All right, MVP Victor, not a surprise. Rookie of the Year Dennis Kolomak. Huh. Cesar Nunez, 6 Man of the Year. Cooper Flag DPOY. He won it over Wemby. Okay. Caleb Wilson, Most Improved. 21 and 10? Wow, okay. Those are very good numbers. Double for that guy. Okay. I don't like that it goes back. When I see, you should start back where I had it when I looked at it, but it goes all the way back, so I got to go through it again or toggle through it. Clutch player Karl Anthony Towns, Cat. Okay. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year, Second of the Year, NBA Comp, Jan Hansen. Did we get anybody on any one of these teams? Looks like we don't, man. We ain't even get no rookies. Okay, so we made the play-in, so that's good. So getting Cam Thomas back and some of those guys who improved, that helped a ton. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna. Oh no, is he still hurt? Traore is still hurt. Payne is hurt as well. Okay, so why are they putting Stokes as a 6-man? What? No. Stokes is one of my best players. Like, no, that's crazy to do that. 12-man, no, you're not getting any minutes. Anything Stokes, you are getting about 40 minutes a game. Cam, I'm gonna give Cam a little bit more too. So we're gonna run about. We'll do that. We'll give you about a little bit more because you're on fire. About 2 days, we'll give you about. We'll give you that. Rossi, you're on fire, so we'll give you a little bit more. Give him about 33. Okay, so we're gonna roll with that and see how that goes. Great move. Let's go. So, we're gonna keep that the same. Did they not move with that? Mess with that? Let's see. Boom. Keep that like that. Boom, 2 day. Okay, perfect. So, let's see. Can we get through this one? We did. We won both our playing games. And now we play the Magic. Let's go. Is any of our guys back? They're not. So we're going to still roll with this right here. And okay, yep, we're going to roll with this. So who do Magic have? Anthony Black, Jace Richardson, Franz Wagner, Banchero, and Jace Walker. Okay. And Jarris Walker. We got game 1. We got game 2. Okay. Alright, they got game 3. They got game 4, so now it's tied. Let's hop into Simcast here. Man, that's crazy. We're as an 8 seed, you know, a couple of our best players hurt. We're actually giving them a run for their money. So, we'll see. Okay, we're getting blown out too. Yeah. Alright, it was fun while I lasted with that part. Okay, so we're going to hop into another one here. We'll see what happens. But we actually had a chance to do some work too. Okay, so we're at home. It's pretty close. Don't let them go away. No. It's pretty close. We're going to hop in this here. Because it's pretty close. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Let's go. So, none of our guys is
Here's
back.
Banchero.
So, Banchero, he got the ball.
Monk finds Wagner. And the
What type of foul is that?
He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws.
That's frustration.
Putting himself on the line to get to the line.
Guys,
Right into the defense there, forcing that contact.
Walker, he's checked in for Orlando.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for.
Oh. Forgot about that. Huh.
Cam Thomas out there with Scottie Pippen Jr. Then it's Walker Kessler.
Come on, Cam,
and
go
it's
to work.
Stokes in at the 3. So that's the lineup.
Stokes
for
for 3.
This is the 3.
That's not your game,
Magic
bro.
leading by 6.
Oh, yeah, he ran him over.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them. And, you know, on top of that, second chance points has been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Now here's Thomas.
Pippen for 3.
Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Here's one. Beyond the arc. It's money from deep.
Wow, when this guy catches fire,
Just
Monk
like that.
puts the defense in a real bind.
6 straight points.
Excels at getting
Now
to
it's
his
11.
spots, and
If they don't
is
make,
a really
if they
versatile
don't make
scorer.
a bucket here, then it's a wrap.
Here's Thomas.
Cam,
From 13.
okay, let's get that.
Wagner with the rebound.
It's over. So much for that. End up losing by 7. Struggled. Be eliminated. Well, hey, we won the first 2 games. I mean, against the number 8 seed, but we just didn't have enough. Orlando was better. Wemby West Finals. Tyrese Eastern Conference Finals. Spurs won by winning 7 games. Wemby, of course. Well, at least we can improve upon that, right? So, I mean, I do like that. So, we did make him happy. So, we're going to end that right there. And we'll be back with a part 3.